Alright, so today is March 7th and 10:09 p.m. and you're watching this guy on YouTube reviewing film. Hey, if it's your first time actually watching my stuff, my name is Simon. The thing that I do on the internet, so I just like review film and stuff. So I have other channels as well where I talk about other stuff, but I wanted to dedicate this specific channel for like me talking about film and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do now, and this is gonna be pre me watching Fantastic Four. And this thing came out in 2005. I really love it. I enjoyed this movie, and I think that was like one of the first introduction of me to this whole superhero stuff. And I actually thought for a really long time that this was part of Marvel, but I don't think so. It is. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna really watch it. And my favorite character back then was the Invisible Guy, and I don't even remember like which one of them from the four was the Invisible Guy, but I think he was Chris Evans, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, alright. Gonna watch it and then I'm gonna come back for a review. Thank you. Alright, so it's March the next day now, and it's literally 1:10 in the morning. Just because the city, well, probably sure that you guys guessed it. Well, it did not work as intended because it's just broken. It's just broken, but I've been able like to watch I think 15 minutes out of the movie, which is not a lot, but still kind of like a good amount of it to actually give me a feel of what like the whole watching the movie feeling is. But it was pretty good, to be honest. It was pretty good. The CGI was alright for 2005, and it was not like one of those CGI, maybe like one of those effects where you'll be like, what the heck, how did that happen? So I did not get this feeling a lot. Well, only one time, and I took some note actually. And the only time that I actually felt this feeling was not like the big guy, like the what guy. I really did not get his name. I think I did put it down, to be honest. I'm sorry, but I'm really bad with names. Yeah, I think his name is Span. So like the first, oh my god, what the heck is this feeling that I had when it comes to the whole CGI was when he transformed and then stopped the boss for the first time. Like his body did not even move, and then like I'll see 5 minutes after that there's another scene where he's literally struggling like to hold the boss. But I'm not gonna really take this against him because hey, there is gravity and all and everything, but hey, still was like that's a little too much, or that's a little too extreme. But other than that, it was pretty fine, to be honest. And one thing that I really like, and I was like, what the heck is this, is Chris Evans. So I did not really know him as like this playful kind of like playboy kind of guy. Maybe because I watched too much Marvel movie, has him being Captain America and being like the guy with reason, or like the guy that is always following rules and barely smile or maybe like barely laugh and stuff. But on this movie though, it was like really playful, like really young, and it was really interesting for me to see, because that's not like the way that I knew him for the longest. And other than that, nothing really much. Like the whole movie was about like this guy. I think they are, well, okay, cool. So it's all about like this guy who has a specific project, but the guy is like a nerd. Like, I'm talking about like big nerd, and he had like this specific project that he presented with one of his friends to another friend actually that had much more money than him. And then the friend actually knew the value of the project, but he did not care about it. It was like all about I have this specific project because I want to like analyze the human genome and stuff. So that's what I want to do, that's what we can do, and that's what it can actually happen. But the friend that he was presented the project to, called Victor, is actually with a lot of money. So he actually like thought about like, oh damn, I'm gonna make a lot of money out of this, so I'm just gonna like down talk him on the project and actually get the most out of it. And then that's pretty much it. That's what they try to do. And this guy like Victor ended up putting them in danger, and that's how they got the power too, which is crazy. And another thing that was really surprising though, like when they got their powers, they did not really have like this stage of this is totally new for me and I actually need to know how to use them. They like how do I, not instantly, but I'll say they just like naturally knew how to use their powers, which is a little bit questionable, to be honest, because you know, like the movies that I've watched in the past, like, you know, when those characters they get the powers, so they usually have like this phase, or like they are in disbelief and they really don't know how to use them. What I think they actually probably had this phase later on, probably a section of the film that has not been messed up, but they did not really have this, you know, phase of, oh my god, this is totally new for me, so I need to get used to it. Or they went to like this whole journey of, you know, me getting to know how to use my powers, which was, well, not really a big thing, because it just like flew naturally, you know, it like went just alright with the whole movie. But that was pretty interesting to see. That's kind of like one way to do it. And yeah, another thing that I really like though is like the fact that, you know, where the characters they're talking, there is not a lot of music or sound over it. It's just like them talking and them actually having like a real conversation, I think, instead of, you know, trying to say something slick or trying to be funny. So they just have a conversation, and when it comes to, you know, like having actions, there is actually like, you know, intense music in the background, which was something that I generally enjoy, and I was quite interested into. That made me interested into watching the movie. And also has like this feel of like, you know, everything is not happening in one day, which is pretty crazy, but that's like one of the way that I feel that some of the movies that we have right now, like brand new movies, are. And I'll say mainly animations, to be honest, because I got some movies that I've watched like in the past, right? So like it seems like everything happened in one, maybe 2 days, and it's really upsetting because in my mind I'm like, damn. So I really cannot like put any points down and actually, you know, kind of make a repertoire in myself and be like, okay, cool, so this happened a specific day, and then they read it this specific day. Like there wasn't really no need for them to use, I'll say, external things or external elements, such as, you know, like putting days on the screen, like 2 days later or 20 days later, like, you know, it happens sometimes in other movies, because like everything just flew naturally, and I really enjoyed that. It was a really good movie, and I'm gonna try not to really say too much now, because it's literally 1:16, and me watching this movie, it was a 7 out of 10. The reason why it was a 7 is just because I was not able to, you know, fully watch it and watch like the whole thing to actually make my mind about it. But based on what I've actually seen and the whole feel that I had about it, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So I don't know how much you guys want to give it, so you guys might watch it and then you let me know. But I'm gonna turn this thing off now so that I can go to sleep, because hey, I'll have to study later. So thank you for listening me yapping and talking about this movie, and it was a really good one actually. I hope the city was not messed up. I literally have it on my TV right now. Let me try to show it to y'all. See, it's just like for frozen at this specific scene. And I even tried like to go on, you know, they had like this folder with like scene, and I tried to navigate in between different scenes, but it still got, you know, stuck to this specific scene, and then I cannot go over it. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably a sign for me to stop. So I'm just gonna stop and watch a new movie tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another movie. And that was just Sam yapping about movies. Bye. Good night. Well, good morning. It's already like 1 in the morning. Bye.